vs. fiction in Project Hail Mary Part 2. Does life need water to survive? Question. In Project Hail Mary, Ryland Grace wrote his thesis on the idea that life doesn't need water to survive, which isn't taken seriously by his peers until he is asked to help save the universe. Rocky species, the Iridians, have evolved on a high-pressure, high-temperature world with an ammonia-rich atmosphere. Rocky does still rely on liquid water, but his existence also proves that life can thrive in environments previously thought to be impossible, which supports the spirit of Grace's thesis. Now, in reality, based on every example of life we have ever discovered, water is absolutely essential for survival. Could aliens communicate with us using sound frequencies? Question. Rocky communicates using musical notes or sound frequencies instead of language as humans know it. Many animals on Earth already communicate using sound frequencies, which are often beyond what the human ear can hear. Bats use ultrasonic calls to navigate and signal each other. Elephants produce infrasound, which is very low frequencies that can travel miles to reach other herd members. So this makes Rocky's musical tone-based communication scientifically plausible, but the main reason that Grace is able to understand Rocky is because he uses technology to translate the sound patterns into a form that humans can interpret as words. This is actually a lot more unlikely that two completely different species would naturally share meaning, grammar, and context. And in reality, decoding an alien language would likely take years or decades, not the relatively quick process that's shown in the book and the film. So for the purposes of storytelling, the process is simplified and very optimistic, but it is based on solid reasoning. How much of depicted space is real? Question. A lot of the story of Project Hail Mary takes place in the Tau Ceti solar system, which is approximately 12 light years away from Earth. Tau Ceti E is classed as a super-Earth exoplanet. It's also been featured in a lot of sci-fi, and the Tau Ceti system even serves as a setting for that wacky old sci-fi film Barbarella. Astrophysicists think that the planet receives a lot more stellar radiation than Earth, but some research has also placed it within the star's habitable zone. So actually there's a lot we don't know about this part of the universe. It's a mixture of fact and fiction that the book and film take advantage of. And finally, could a teacher go to space? Question. Yes, it has happened before. In 2007, Barbara Morgan successfully travelled to the International Space Station and spent 12 days there. She did, of course, receive astronaut training first, whereas Grace has to make do without it because they're in a rush. The novel and film do realistically depict a highly automated ship that manages navigation and life support systems, which reduces the need for constant human control. His ability to successfully manage all of those high-risk situations and meet alien life with minimal training are pretty unrealistic. I love books and films that make you think and that explore real scientific principles, and Project Hail Mary does tick all of those boxes, so do go read the book and watch the film. It's a thumbs up from me.